Hello and welcome to the third match of the League of the Lords. Today we have two rivals. They've been fighting a long time with each other, always outmaneuvering and getting away. Each time the other one gets advantage. It's Qeek Headtaker versus Skarsnik. It's quite a good matchup. They're very similar characters. Goblins and Skavens have like similar personalities, at my opinion. But okay, let's go right to the stats and see their abilities. As you see here is Skarsnik and Gobba. He has 50 armor, which is decent. Leadership is okay, 71. It's quite high for a goblin though. 34 speed, which is a normal walking speed. 48 melee attack with poison that lowers speed, weapon damage, armor piercing, missile damage to the enemy. 55 melee defense, 390 weapon strength, and 1052. His stats are quite good. He has armor piercing, which is gonna be very good against Qeek Headtaker, due to his having 110 armor. So he can actually do a lot of damage to him. He also has bonus large, which is not really good, because Qeek isn't large unit, he's just an infantry. Skarsnik Porter, tricky traps, not very useful. It doesn't really matter. Despite the bad moon, not really good either. 40 for melee attack is gonna be very useful. Hiding in forests, encourage, charge defense for large, and missile resistance are not gonna do very much in this fight. And let's move on to Qeek Headtaker. Here we have the Skaven Lord Qeek Headtaker. He has armor, 110 armor, that's very high. But Skarsnik has armor piercing, meaning that most of this will be ignored. He has armor piercing himself, meaning that most of the armor of Skarsnik is also pointless. He's anti-infantry, meaning that he's really better against Skarsnik due to his being in infantry. And duelist helping him because Skarsnik is alone with Gobba, meaning he's better dealing with one unit than many. His leadership is decent, speed is very good for a running unit. Melee attack is 63, very high. Melee defense is 42, and that's decent. Weapon strength is about 420 with anti-armor piercing and anti-infantry, which is gonna both very helpful in this fight. Charge bonus is also very decent. His dwarf goes, meaning he can either do more armor piercing damage, which is kind of pointless. Minus 45 melee defense and attack to the opponent, really good. This is also very good, more melee defense. And leadership, this is not really useful unless you're fighting a lot of combats. But he could like push him away if you want to, but it's pointless. Warp set armor is gonna lower the armor of Skarsnik by 18. 12 speed, 12% speed constantly on. Hide forest, encourage, and missile resistance. That's about it. Now let's move on to the first match. There's the jump right to it. The first stage is no equipment, no abilities, no mounts, and no spells. But they have no mounts and they have no spells. Well, you could say Gobba is kind of a mount, but he fights by the side of Skarsnik. Gobba is wearing sturdy. You just put on Qeek for a while there. But Qeek is really strong. He's like similar sized as Gobba himself. Dual winding his weapons, quite cool. Skarsnik trying to jump in for some damage and Gobba constantly pushing. We see Qeek like pushing actually Gobba back due to his high melee attack and defense. It's pretty hard to let him fall down like he did before. I think it was more luck than anything else. It's getting quite bloody. Then we see him jump around. Qeek likes to jump a lot around the battlefield He's always changing his position. Two weapons at the same time. It's really cool watching him fight. Jumps again, dodging his attacks. Gobba running in for a damage. Gobba trying to make Qeek fall again. Not happening. Oh, that really got hurt. That's also quite the damage he did there. And then we have another fight. Qeek Headtaker taking the first match. Here's the second match. This is all equipment, all abilities. We start by shooting some magic missiles at Qeek. And then we keep on running with a bit of a stealth on our hand. But I don't think it's gonna help any much in this fight. Just using his abilities as best I can. We're gonna use a wall, it's very useful in this fight. We're gonna use a little bit charge defense against him first. He can push us down. And we have it. As you can see, armor of Skarsnik is going 32. The leadership is 76, going a bit down there. His melee attack is not very high, but it's supposed to be higher because his abilities should up it by 44, and his melee damage is 10. It's just his abilities from Qeek is quite powerful, meaning that Skarsnik abilities have lowered a lot. 22 melee attack and 10 melee defense. As you can see, he's losing very fast health and morale. Qeek hasn't really taken any morale damage. This is too easy for Qeek in this fight. It means that Skarsnik is more of a stealth support unit, while Qeek is a front. Well, that went kinda like I thought it would go. Qeek is quite good at fighting infantry units when they're alone, while Skarsnik is more of a support lord. He can like make everyone invisible around him, making the fight more like to get closer to the units, meaning that missile units are less capable of fighting. But by the side, if we take this lore-wise, this will be completely different. The lore has so much different stats on them and all they have done. But this is only in Total War, and you have to balance them out so they all work like as wanted. As you know, Skarsnik is quite sneaky in the lore also, so he could like take down Qeek with a surprise, but one foul move could be the death of Skarsnik, because Qeek is a lot more toe to toe in a fight. Though, as I said before, that's not the deal. As you know, then means that Qeek is going to the next phase of this League of the Lords. I'm putting it somewhere over here, probably over here. Let me just draw for the next matchup. I have the box over here with all the other lords. Let's see who's the first one in the next fight. The first one we have is Archaon the Ever-Chosen, the Chaos Lord. And he's going against Fae Enchantress. Yes, it could be an interesting fight, though I'm not really sure it's gonna go in favor for the Fae. Though she can surprise us. I haven't played her not very much, so we will see who will win that matchup. Thank you for watching. Hope you like it, and if you like it, of course you can push the like button. If you want more videos, subscribe and push the bell button for notifications. And as I said, hope I see you again in the next matchup, the fourth one, the Archaean, the Everchosen against Fae and Huntress. Okay, bye. Well, that went kind of like I thought it would go. Qeek is quite good at fighting infantry units when they're alone, while Skarsnik is more of a support lord. He